Hello everyone, my name is Zydia, and I am going to be starting a new merching series. So I started this account and got it through Training Island, and basically I'm going to be starting with absolutely nothing apart from my starter kit, and I'm going to be running to the Grand Exchange and selling everything off. So I'm going to go sell all of these items I have in my inventory and pull out the 25 GP from my bank, and then I'm going to see how much money I can get from that, and then I'm going to start merching immediately with that money alone. And I'm going to see how much money I can actually make from basically nothing. So I'm not going to be doing anything else. I'm not going to be doing any quests or leveling up at all. All I'm going to be doing is merching on this account. So we're going to go in and go ahead and sell everything. Alright, so I sold everything that I'm actually able to sell. Everything else you need 7 quest points, or you have to actually spend a certain amount of time in game in order to be able to sell it. So we're just going to go ahead and start merching with this 1020 gold. So here we go. We're going to go in and attempt to buy an item here. So I've been doing some merches on my other account with logs, so I'm going to check the willow logs here. Actually, we'll go ahead and go with maple logs because they're a little bit cheaper. So I know from my other account they go from for 7 to 8 GP. So you buy for 7 and you sell them for 8. So I'm going to go ahead and buy as many as I can here, which that's about as many as I can do. So I'm just going to put in this offer and wait for this to go through. Alright, logging in the next day, it looks like all of those logs actually bought. So I did have an offer for team capes for 1 GP each, but those didn't go through. But oh well, just going to sell off these logs here. So I bought them for 7 GP each, and I'm going to attempt to sell them for the 8 GP, making me 145 gold, which is margin times quantity. So logging in the next day, it looks like the 145 logs did sell. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this out and collect everything. And I did have an idea based off of what I was doing on my other account. I was buying thread and they were actually doing pretty good. So I'm going to check the margin here, basically by buying one at as max price and then selling it, just trying to instant sell it. And alright, so the sell price becomes my buy price, and the buy price becomes my sell price. So I'm just going to buy as many as I can here for 10 GP each. So there we go. Just going to put this in real quick. And alright, logging in the next day. Looks like they actually did finish buying. So I'm going to go ahead and collect these and sell them back for the profit margin, which was 13 GP each, being a 2 GP margin. So we will be looking at about 400 gold. Alright, logging back in, looks like they did sell, so we did make the 400 GP profit there, which is pretty nice for a 1k merch. So we're just going to go ahead and get right back on the thread because they are doing good. Basically, you want to, if something's doing good, you want to stay on it until it's no good anymore. So I'm just going to check the price again and see what they're going for. So just sell it back real quick. And okay, so that didn't sell. So, wait. I'm just going to sell it for 1 GP, see what they're going for real quick. And it didn't sell at 1 GP, which is very weird. So, oh, it looks like I instant bought it at 1 GP. So I'm just going to try and get my 1 GP back. So let's put that back in, and now we figure out what we want to buy. And actually, if that bought at 1 GP, yesterday I was actually flipping these for 10 to 13. So I'm going to put in a buy offer and buy as many of these as I can. See how many of these I can get for 1 GP each. So I'm just going to set this to 1, and then I'll just do the 1509 that I have and see how many of these we can buy. Okay, I just instant bought all of them for 1 GP each, which is really weird. I'm just going to put them in for the 13 that I was selling them for and hope that they go back up. Actually, I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to actually set them for what I was buying them for, because they're more likely to go back up to that price. So I'm just going to set them for the 10 GP. And that should net us 15K if these actually sell, which is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and log back in here. It's been 1 full day. I'm anxious to see if those actually sold. Oh, so yeah, they sold. So that should be 15K. That's amazing. Oh my god, I made 15K off that 1 flip. I mean, that's not something that always happens, but just finding random stuff like that can make you a good bit of money, like just out of nothing. I had 1,500 gold, and now I have 15,000. So I'm just gonna buy some more thread, honestly. I'm gonna see if I can actually buy these at 1 GP again, because that would be huge. That would actually be huge if I can do this. I'm gonna put these in for 1 GP each and see how it goes. There's a chance that they drop back down to 1 GP. Alright, logging back in. Those did not buy for the 1 GP each. I did actually check the price on my other account, just showing you guys the history here. That's the 15K we made. But the price was 6 GP each, so I did log back in and purchase these. I just forgot to record, but I bought these at 6 GP each, and they are going for 10 GP each, which nets us a full 10K if these sell. So I'm just gonna leave these in. Alright, logging back in, it looks like they did actually sell, which is another 10K. That's awesome. So we're moving up really quick with this. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to buy thread again. I know it seems like we're just doing the same item over and over again, but really that's what merching is. You just gotta find what's going good and stay on top of it, and it'll make you a ton of cash. So we're just gonna check the price here, see what they're going for. Drop it all the way down to 1, because they have gone for 1 in the past. You never know. So it looks like they're going for 7 GP each right now. So we're going to put in an offer for the 7 GP each and buy as many as we can. So let me just change the quantity here and get this set. So yeah, things are going good on the merch series. Alright, so that's gonna be all we can buy right there. Just gonna set that up, and alright, so once again, I forgot to record, but the thread actually did end up buying, and I set them up to sell. I'm just logging back in right now just to show you guys. They did buy for the 7 GP each, and I just set them to sell and then logged back out, but I did forget to record, so I'm just showing you guys. Alright, logging back in, those did actually sell, netting us a good bit of profit. We actually made 14K there, so that's amazing. So I'm going to try a couple other things here. I want to try and get on some different items for the series here. So I'm going to try lobsters, see if we can find some profit here. And, oh, I can't actually sell those because my account isn't old enough, so RIP 100 GP. So we're going to go back in. We could try swordfish. I know that those are actually tradable. So let's check the margin on swordfish. So buy at max and then sell at minimal. Okay, it looks like they are going for a 7 GP margin. So let's see how many of these we can buy, and that'll tell us what our profit would be. So set these up. I really want to get on a different item here, but as you can see, 7 GP would be the margin, and I'm buying 119. So that's not actually going to be a good profit. That's going to be like 700 or 800 gold. So I think the best thing for me to do here is just buy more thread. Honestly, so I'm just going to check the price of them and see where they are at. And let's minus it all the way to 1. Okay, so it looks like there's only a 1 GP margin per thread, but that's still better than what I would have been making. But I'm going to go ahead and try and buy them for what I bought them for before at the 7 GP per. So I'm just going to put in the quantity here, get this all set up, and then hopefully these will buy at 7 GP, and that'll actually save us 3 GP per thread on 5,000 thread. That's a lot of money. So just going to set it up and see if we can buy for this amount. Let's hope. Alright, logging back in. Those actually did not buy for the 7 GP, which is kind of sad. I was really hoping for that. But they were going for 10 to 11. I am going to go ahead and check the price again though. It has been a day, so there's a good chance that the price has changed. So I'm going to check what they're at. Okay, so they are going for 11 still, which probably means they're probably still buying for 10. Oh, they're 9, so that's a 2 GP margin per thread. That's actually really good, because I can buy a good bit of them. So I can buy over 4,000. Just set this up. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little over an 8K profit on this. So I'm just going to set these up to buy, and then log back out and just wait for them to go through. Alright, logging back in. Those actually did buy. So yeah, I'm just going to set them up to sell, and then we'll be good to go. And then we will know how much we've made after that. So after editing and doing a good bit of editing, I logged back in, and it has been 15 minutes, and those have already sold. So I just flipped on the recorder. Yeah, so finishing off the video, we're gonna end up with 48K. So I mean, it's been a great first episode, going from 1K to almost 50K. So I guess that's going to be it for this one, and we will see you all in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day.